Hello, is it working? Oh my gosh, my voice is gone. Hopefully you can hear me and understand me because I have lost my voice. Ta-da! Hey guys, welcome to this video. So as you know, I went to Melbourne the weekend that just passed. This is just going to be a recap of my time at Melbourne and my time at Melbourne Supanova. For the past few weeks, I've been planning a trip to Melbourne to surprise my best friend Ellen, who moved down to Melbourne last year. I teed it up with the same time that Melbourne Supanova was on so that I could do the convention, but also mostly to spend some really good quality time with my best friend Ellen. I flew down from Sydney to Melbourne on Thursday morning at like 6 a.m. The beautiful Paige, who's Canary of Melbourne, picked me up from the airport and we just spent the day together. We had a really lovely breakfast. I think I took a photo of it, but it was just so good. This cafe was unreal. Then Paige and I went back to the airport and we picked up our good friend Danny, who's Miss Danny Cosplay on Instagram. She also lives in Sydney, so she flew down, and then we had a really nice lunch and just some general shopping shenanigans around the suburb Ellen lives. Then I'd been chatting to Ellen's boyfriend Reese for a few days so that I could tee up this surprise properly. Basically, Ellen came through the door after work, boom, I was there, surprise, and Reese filmed the whole thing. So I'll put the video in for you guys now. It's really cute. Hey guys, so I'm here at Ellen's place. Hello to Ellen's boyfriend Reese. Hello. I'm going to surprise her. She has no idea that I've flown down to Melbourne, and I've had Melbourne planned for a few weeks now, and I have these amazing flowers to give her, and we are going to surprise her. I'm going to jump out from behind the stairs and hopefully she doesn't punch me. Yeah, stay tuned.
There she is. You might have to do a CSI Miami. And in hand, yeah, pop over. She's crossing. She's got it.
I can see her.
You can see her. Yeah, there she is. Yep. All right. She's got her headphones on. Okay, time to get into position. Hey.
Hey. What? Ah! Oh my god! Hey! Undercover. No one can say anything. Got you. This man helped. And yeah, needless to say, it went really well. I was scared that she was going to either fall down the stairs or punch me in the face. Then after surprising Ellen, we just like hung out. It was so good. We went up to a Vietnamese restaurant up the road and had the most amazing pho? I always get it wrong when I say it, but you know what I mean. And then we had a few drinks at a bar down the road, which was really good bar. I have a little video to show you, and basically the entire bathroom was Ryan Gosling, and you won't believe me unless I show you, so I took a video. It is Ryan Gosling everywhere, Ellen, I swear to God. You're beautiful. Yeah, there was Ryan Gosling everywhere. After that, we went home and we just listened to like a few music videos and ate cookies and were just like chilling, and it was just so good to spend that quality time with Ellen and Reese. And then we had like a girly sleepover and just chatting. It's always just so good to see your best friend, especially I've had a rough few weeks, so it's so good just to see her and do those amazing best friend things. Wake up super early in the morning. Ellen had work on the Friday and we woke up at like 5:30 unintentionally, but couldn't get back to sleep. So Ellen and I went out for a really nice breakfast, and then we caught the train in together to the city. And Ellen's work is very close to where I was staying with Danny and Paige at the hotel. Walked Ellen to work after catching the train, then I walked to the hotel to meet Danny and Paige and reconvene. Danny, Paige and I then went to the shops and just hung out, and we went to Dangerfield actually, funnily enough, because a lot of people have been sending me photos on Instagram saying you are in the window at Dangerfield, and I didn't know. Anyway, so I really made an effort to get to Dangerfield just so I could see myself. I've never thought I would ever be in the storefront of my favorite clothing brand, so that blew my mind. And we took a few photos of me there like, g'day, that is me in the storefront window. After just some general shopping, we caught up with Badge for lunch. I'm sure you guys remember Badge from heaps of other convention vlogs. He does the most amazing Deathstroke, and he does a really great Deadpool, and just think the world of him. We went to Betty's Burgers, which is another favorite Melbourne place of mine because burgers. After Betty's Burgers, we went to Minotaur, which is like the cool comic book store in the city, and just kind of bummed around there. Then we went to Avengers Station. Because Infinity War comes out tomorrow, they've got like Avengers Station going on, which is like kind of like a mini exhibition of Avengers stuff. So they had like the suits and a few props and a few fun games, and it was really, really great. After that, we all caught up with Ellen after work and caught up with Badger's girlfriend Frankie at a little bar near where Ellen works, and then made our merry way back to the hotel room because I had to do like 2.5 hours worth of tattoos for my Clubbing Harley cosplay the next day. We all order and take in and just have a great time whilst I'm like painting myself with glue, because for those of you that have used my tattoos before, you know how long it takes because they're just so good. It's just a really long process to make them look amazing. So we're just hanging out in the hotel room. We say goodbye to Badge and Frankie, and then Danny, Paige and I just conk out, wake up in the morning, and then get ready for Supernova. Danny did the most amazing mirror. She did mirror at the end of last year, but she totally upgraded it and went above and beyond. And Paige was the most amazing animated series Black Canary. These girls are just so beautiful. Honestly, they are really talented and passionate cosplayers, but they're also just quality people. So it's so good to spend heaps of time with them. And I was Clubbing Harley, which, as you guys have seen in the past 2 videos, I've been slaving over with the help of my amazing friend Tash, and I finally got it ready. I'm yet to upload the 3rd and last part of the making of the dress, but I thought I would just get this Supernova recap out there first. Basically, in the 3rd installment of that clubbing dress series, it was just tons of hand sewing, and I was even sewing the dress the night before, and it finally came together. I can't even tell you how happy I was to have the wig, the tattoos, the dress, the shoes, the makeup, everything just fall into place. Get to the convention, the first thing I do, I run over and see my good friend Rui, who's Red Unit Inc., as you guys remember from a few other vlogs. Rui's a really talented artist, and this was his first time having a stall at an interstate convention, so he did so amazingly, selling prints and just setting up camp there, and then just wandered the con floor with Paige and Danny. We were aiming to get to the other side of the convention, but we kept getting stopped for photos, so we keep going back and forth. Needed to put band-aids on the blisters from my high heels. I didn't anticipate that, but eventually we make it to the other side. Then we were in a crowd of people, and I just kind of panicked because my dress snapped on the side. As you guys know, when Tash and I sewed the side of the dress, we sewed little increments of thread, so in case one of them snapped, the dress would still stay together. So thank goodness that happened, because it was hot on the Saturday, and with the sweat and walking and high heels and everyone around, it just kind of broke on the bottom on both sides. So repair stations, people. Luckily, Frankie and Badge helped me out, and we repaired the dress and just had a quiet moment just to recharge because it was so emotionally taxing. Once I'd kind of gotten over that episode, I met up with Steam Kittens for a shoot and a few other photographers around and did some great photos, and that was the end of the convention. Paige, Danny and I drive back to the hotel, got all of our stuff off, which took ages, showered, new clothes, new makeup, and Badge and Frankie met us at the hotel room, and we all collectively went for dumplings, which was so good. I was in heaven because it was just plates and plates of dumplings. I did something really bad and I didn't have lunch for the day of the convention because it was just so full on and I just didn't have a big appetite. So I was really hungry by the time we got to dumplings. I was just inhaling them. Good quality food with good quality people. Then, as per Melbourne convention tradition, we ended up at this bar that has a lot of video games in the place. Heaps of our cosplay friends were there and it was just a good nightcap to end the Saturday. Wake up on Sunday, get ready, have breakfast. We meet up with Badge and we all drive to the convention together. The Sunday was a lot more chilled. I personally just kind of backed off the amount of cosplaying I did, so I didn't wander the floor as much. I just kind of stayed stationary and caught up with friends and just really did what I wanted. Hung out at Rui's booth for a bit and then I caught up with the lovely Sam. Sam is also from Sydney and he does a fantastic Superman cosplay. I met Sam last year and he's only really fresh into cosplay. Sam and I then tried to wander from Artist Alley all the way to Cosplay HQ. So as I said to you guys before, it's just like a massive trek and massive amount of people. So you would often get stopped, but luckily I had my cloak that you guys might remember and that kind of kept me undercover. Not only was that cloak fantastic because I could go through the crowd without being stopped, but it also was nice for the cold and my modesty and all those kinds of things. Finally end up at Cosplay HQ. They have really comfy couches, so I just kind of sat there and recovered for a bit after that amazing journey. Took some more photos with some photographers. Then the convention's kind of coming to an end. It's like 5 o'clock and it was just like the best time of the convention for me was just hanging out with all my Melbourne friends and my cosplay buddies, just kind of recapping and seeing everyone. It was so good because I do have a lot of really good friends in Melbourne and just rekindling some friendships because convention season's been so sparse and it was just quality time and banter and fun and amazingness. Got my luggage from Paige's car, said goodbye to Paige and Danny, and I went off with Badge and Frankie to Ellen's house. It took me like a good hour to get out of my cosplay. My tattoos were starting to get a bit sticky and the double-sided tape and the blisters, I was a mess. I just needed food because yet again, bad decision by me not having lunch. Don't do it to yourself. Listen to your body and make sure you eat food, okay? Don't do what I did. It was silly and I shouldn't have done that. Then Ellen, her boyfriend Reese, Badge, Frankie and myself all went out for a pub dinner. It was just so good to have a really hearty meal after the massive convention weekend with some good quality people. No words for how true and amazing all these human beings are. Said goodbye to Badge and Frankie, really sad, and then I had a sleepover at Ellen's house and just chilled out. Ate more cookies, spoke about life, love her so much. Then I wake up at 4 a.m. to catch my flight. Don't ask me why I got it. Actually, I only got the flight because it was really cheap and I had to get an Uber at like 4:15 in the morning, end up at the airport, get on my 5:30 flight. Then we're in the plane for like 30 minutes and engineers are on and there was something wrong with the plane, so we have to get off the plane and it's like another hour and a half till we board another plane. Basically my flight was really delayed and it was frustrating because I was up since 4. I twitch. Get to the airport, catch an Uber home, unpack, go to uni, and just that's a wrap. Yeah, that was my time in Melbourne. I am very sorry I didn't vlog. The intention was 100% there. I was trying to vlog the Saturday. I was really excited, this new cosplay, but I just didn't want to burden my friends or fans to help me vlog because there was so much going on with my cosplay. I was a bit stressed and freaking out and I just couldn't seem to get around to it. Thank you so much for your understanding, but I really wanted to and I didn't. I failed. I received a few things from amazing people at the convention. I've got a few letters and some goodies to show you guys. I am wearing these amazing brooches from Keiju Candy. I hope I'm saying that right. I love my acrylic jewelry and I'd been following them on Instagram for months and months and months, and they were actually at the convention, so I was like, oh my gosh, I get to meet the creators. I did some matching Joker makeup, thank you very much. I also got some goodies from #FTLOV. They do some amazing woodwork stuff. I got this amazing Harley Quinn ornament and also this super cute badge. So without further ado, I'm just going to go through these letters. Oh my goodness! Oh, I hate myself. So basically, when someone gives me something at a convention, I don't open them. I just say, I'll put this in my next YouTube video. So it's a bit more personal when there's so much going on at the convention. But this one doesn't have a name on it. And it's just so incredible. So I'm not sure who gave it to me, but it's just so cute. Even my accessories and outfit is something I wore the other day. I absolutely love that. Whoever you are, please comment below so I know who to thank because that is stunning. So thank you. I received this lovely letter and drawing from Chloe. I've met Chloe before and she's a massive sweetheart. Dear Laura, I loved meeting you again today. And as always, your cosplay was so amazing. You are so nice and lovely and it was so great seeing you again. Also, I love your hair so much. I think it's so amazing what you did. P.S. The eyes are meant to be closed in the drawing. From Chloe. Here is Chloe's drawing. She has her Instagram up there for you guys if you want to follow her. And it's so cute. It's kawaii. Thank you so much, gorgeous girl. Always a pleasure to see you. Next thing is from the lovely Lani. She is such a gorgeous girl and her father is really lovely person as well. Hello, Earthlings. I come in peace. Just kidding. Hi, Laura. My name is Lani. I'm in year 6. Everyone at my school teases me for liking DC comics and superheroes. Doll, I'm so sorry to hear that. Bullying for any reason is not okay and I'm so sorry you're going through that. This year has been better because my teacher liked DC comics and Marvel. Good teacher. Apart from that, I ride horses. That is so great. I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to ride horses when I was your age as well. I'll put a photo on the screen so you can see, but I look very different and that was an amazing hobby of mine as well. It's such a beautiful experience. I play representative cricket and also play netball as well as athletics. Look at you, Sporty Spice, that's fantastic. Every day, my dad and I watch a few of your videos. It definitely brightens up our days. Oh, guys, that is really sweet. I'm so glad you love my content. Thank you for being a great role model. You're my celebrity. From Lani. P.S. You're amazing. Don't let anyone change you. I hope you like the drawings and quotes. Lani, thank you so much for your beautiful letter. Yet again, I'm so sorry to hear that you're being teased at school. It is not okay and I'm so proud of you for continuing to love DC and comics and all those things you do despite the fact of what others say, and that's what it's all about. So more power to you and keep your head up and don't let the turkeys get you down. Lani's put in this really cute quote. It says, if you're ever having a bad day, just remember some doofus is trying to open a door whilst pushing it when it clearly says pull. Lani's also done this really cute drawing. It's all the things that I love. Pokemon burgers and Harley cosplay. That is absolutely beautiful. Lani, thank you so much for your letter and drawings. They are so sweet, and say hello to your dad for me. You're both amazing people. Last and final thing is from the amazing Nick. You may remember Nick from my PAX vlogs in 2016. It's ages ago. Nick's doing fantastically and has gotten a job at the convention center, so he's doing really well, and he gave me this letter on the Sunday to read on my YouTube. Dearest Laura, the moment I saw you yesterday, my face lit up. It was so lovely to see you again. It has been so long since I last saw you and it feels like it too. I still remember the very first time I met you at PAX in 2016 and got to be your personal assistant. Those memories of how starstruck I was and how lovely you were bring back a smile to my face every time I think about it. It was such a pleasant surprise to see you at Melbourne Supanova. Sorry this letter wasn't longer, but I hope you are doing well and loving life. Always a pleasure seeing you. Much love, Nick. Nick, you're such an amazing person. Thank you so much for your letter, and I'm so glad to hear that you're doing well in your life as well. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this video there. Thank you so much for putting up with my croaky voice. I just want to thank all of my friends, each and every one of them individually, for helping me through Melbourne Supanova. It was just a really tough time for me. I'm going through a bit of stuff personally, so it was just incredible to have such an amazing support network and be surrounded by beautiful, genuine people. You all know who you are, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being so patient, kind, supportive, and just overall good eggs. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching this video. I hope you're all doing well, and I love you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye! Sorry that my voice sounds like this. Film the whole thing.